The word pedometer freaks me out.
Why? Oh. Oh. I understand what you mean now. Well, there's that. I suppose you're correct. Well, good afternoon. Because it is not morning. Because we did not make it on before morning. We're here. And we will be back home where we belong. That's what I named. Did you see what I named the live?
Yeah, Costco.
Costco Roads Take Me Home. We've got more work to do inside of Costco today. So, we go where the work is.
And
we
where
find
the
things.
And the services.
That's correct. What's up, Green Eye Blonde? Okay, so you're Central, Clarissa. I got you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're Eastern. So it's morning for some of you. It's not for us. Actually, for 2/3 of you, it's probably about 2/3 of you. It is. I'm telling you, this is what it does now. I had it, and now you messed it up.
Well, it's moreover. I brushed my hair.
It's fine. It just means now you have to come further onto my side.
Yeah, I know.
Also, this was a gift from Steph for the dogs because her dogs would tear it up.
Oh.
So we got a ball thrower.
Yeah, because our dogs won't tear.
We got a ball thrower. No.
Our dogs won't tear anything up.
Clarissa. Oh, that was you, Clarissa, last night with the pushy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Joanna did a reading live last night. Not a open book, but an open card reading live.
Good.
My voice was present from time to time.
What is going on with people?
I don't know. I don't care. It'll be fine. So those of you that are in here, you know how it works. Just double tap the screen, give us some likes and some shares. We'll get people in here. We'll get inside the store once we get to 5,000 likes. We do have a modest TikTok live gift goal. We only accept the penny gifts. I mean, if you really want to give us bigger gifts, you can, but it's really just to keep the wheels greased on the algorithm. It's not for money-making purposes. Not to mention, TikTok takes more than half of what you earn in gifts anyway. So it's really just, those are the lives they prioritize, the ones that earn the gift. So if you have penny gifts to give, we do take those. Otherwise, the free stuff is just as important. The likes, the comments, the shares, the reposting Joanna's content on her page, that type of stuff. What's up, Yas?
Good morning, hello, afternoon. After I went and got my nails done, so now we all look. I did simple. I did simple today.
Hey, Empress Lotus.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Afternoon. I'm gonna.
She's gonna do it every time.
We have 3 jobs, 3 field agents, 2 $6, 1 $8 inside of Costco.
$6, $8.
So that's $20. We're gonna make $20 more inside of Costco. I'm gonna pick up my friend a couple bags of these little snacks that we like called Heavenly Hunks. So we're gonna get those. Hi, Portia. And we're gonna walk around. We're gonna see what's going on, and then we're gonna chit chat. That's what we're gonna do today. So 5,000 likes gets us inside the store to get started. We just use that as a bar to get some interaction going on. So, hello. So
just the free likes will get us into the store. We are you guys can actually see the Costco logo back here. That's where we will be. We will be doing some merchandising projects. If you guys don't know what merchandising is, it's a great side hustle. Also can replace an income. It's really cool stuff. And that's what we do live most days, once if not twice a day, showing you live in the field how this hustle works, how you guys can do it too. And it's pretty cool.
My favorite is that it can be a side hustle that makes full-time income.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
You guys notice I shorten these bad boys up a lot?
Yeah, they're quite short.
They're quite short for me. So, yeah, let's get to 5,000 likes. Let's try to get some of those penny gifts on there if we can.
Yep. So all the apps that we use are free in the profile. There's nothing to buy or sell with us. We will answer any questions and, do the whole live thing. But all the resources that we use are all in the profile. What?
Oh, you got the Sam's for 15? Did you get it from my link?
Yeah. So yeah, that's something that's pretty cool. So obviously we have coupons and discounts and stuff too, even if you're not looking for a full-fledged side hustle. The link that we have to get a half off Costco membership has now gone. I mean, Sam's Club membership has now gone down by additional $10, which means that's $15 for a year's membership at Sam's Club.
And you can get stuff shipped, even if you don't have a Sam's Club near you. But like all the cool stuff that they have, you can get stuff shipped.
Get it shipped.
So get that $15. We spend more than that on coffee in a week, ladies and gentlemen. Go get that $15 Sam's Club membership. And, it's pretty cool. Very cool. Oh, we're at 5,000. So welcome. If you're new here, my name's Joanna. This is my husband, AJ. We teach people how to make money, save money, and get cash back for free from their phones. No course, no book, no affiliate marketing, network marketing, or pyramid schemes. Nothing to buy and nothing to sell. Every single thing that you need is in my profile. 3 pinned videos, a side hustle playlist, and a link to all the apps and websites that we use. If you can't see the link or can't click it, it's joannalynnofficial.com. First thing we do is merchandising, which is what we're going to do today. That's where we go into stores and do small projects for big companies. These projects take anywhere from 5 to 25 minutes and pay anywhere from $5 to $25 per job. We're going to go inside and do that. The second way that we make money is by downloading apps and services and playing games. We do those with several apps. All of these are listed by category in our website on joannalynnofficial.com, or it's in my profile. And the last way that we make money is surveys. Surveys are pretty cool if you get the right companies, and we like Ipsos, I Say, and Survey Junkie. So that's how we make money. Now we're going to go inside and show you how we make money with merchandising.
That's good.
So let's get it done. And let's keep those likes and shares and gifts and all that stuff coming.
Your favorite food?
Oh, steak and potatoes.
Steak and potatoes. Also corn. Can be rotisserie chicken, but she's a steak girly. Huh?
I need the cards, man.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome, man.
You waited for me to get out of the car.
Man.
There you go. 1 card.
Oh, thanks for the $10.
Don't you steal my $10. She stole my $10. This is theft. This is a scam. This is a scam. All right. So those of you that know how, the live structure works. Right. How the live structure works. We're going to get on the Wi-Fi inside of Costco. So the stream is going to skip once we get up to the door. It's us. It's not you. Connection will resolve itself because TikTok really hates it. But stick around. Any questions, any comments, concerns that you guys have about this, if you want advice or confidence, that's what these lives are for. You guys can see some inside baseball of how we do this stuff every single day and make money. You've never heard inside baseball?
No.
Wow. It's a behind-the-scenes peek. It's inside baseball. Okay? Okay.
Should I get a carriage just in case?
Why not?
All right. Well,
actually, yes. And if our friends could actually help, I would like to remember while we are at this Costco to purchase some more of the granola bars that we like.
Yep.
And some cleaning supplies, specifically a few brooms.
Also, we need to look at see if they have my vitamins here.
Okay, so we have a running list, vitamins, brooms, and granola bars. All right, stand by.
See if they have my vitamins here.
Okay, so we have a running list, vitamins, brooms, and granola bars. All right, stand by. I'm going to get on the...
See if they have my vitamins here.
Okay, so we have a running list, vitamins, brooms, and granola bars. All right, stand by. I'm going to get on the...
See if they have my vitamins here.
Okay, so we have a running list, vitamins, brooms, and granola bars. All right, stand by. I'm going to get on the...
All right, so the first one is the new promo.
Mm-hmm. All right, we are back. We are live again. So Joanna didn't even tell me which promotions we're doing, but I believe they're all on Field Agent. Okay.
And they're all on Field Agent.
Yep. So we will be answering questions in between, as well as spewing some general information about what we do and how you guys, and explaining the projects. So we're going to start off with our Spend 100. This is a project that keeps coming up at a bunch of the Costco's that we have. We are just going to be looking for, wow, actually there's nothing on the fence anymore. There's nothing on the fence anymore.
That's why it's not as much now.
Yep. So you guys see this banner that's up there? We're going to be required to get that photo of that banner towards the beginning of the project, but that banner was also applicable to a bunch of the products that were on this fence area right here. The more that we've done this project, and you'll probably notice some things about the more you visit the same stores and do projects, you will start to see the more products change the more times you go inside of a store. But yeah. Yep. So we're going to take some photos of the fence area, which is right here. Just taking pictures and showing what products are here on the promotional displays, and making notes of anything else that they want us to find. But this type of work falls under the merchandising umbrella. So some merchandising is some secret shop, mystery shop. Some of it is product reimbursement. Some of it is vendor related.
They want to know if it's on the fence. So it's asking, none of these products are on the fence. So
yeah, correct. They don't have any of these Spend 25 products on there at all. The banner is here. and then take a photo of the banner. We do have the banner still.
Put my fingernails in it.
Oh, there's one. There is one product over there. It's the Olay.
They only asked for that one, though.
Yeah. But anyway, so the merchandising is the act of going inside of stores and checking on products for companies. So we get paid by the project when we do this. This is not something where we're employed by any of the retailers that we work with, nor by the brands that we research. Our job is to fill out these little retail reports, and we get paid by the job to do that. You don't need any specialized training or experience. The only thing you need is maybe a thumb or a finger. Go to Joanna's profile and download some of the merchandising apps that are on the profile. Hey, listen, honestly, you could use a toe. If some of you are, she's got some pretty dexterous feet, if I do say so myself. So she can probably get it done, and I'm sure some of you can too. All the apps are in the profile for free. Nothing is behind a book or a course or a paywall or anything like that. And you can go try these apps in your spare time, whenever you have time. We're not on the clock right now, and neither will you be. Neither, that didn't come out right. But these are one-off projects, and you're going to gather information about brands, report back to them, and again, get paid anywhere from about $5 to $25 per project. So you have, if you're kind of nervous, you want to have a low-pressure environment to learn something brand new, this is definitely up your alley. Once you get confident and comfortable, you can start scaling up how much you're working, and you're in total control of how much you're working, how often, and how intense that workload is. Because you work for yourself. Yes, FTT, it is for new only. But however,
somebody else in your house.
Correct. I was going to say, or you can have a buddy, you can share one. But you know, it's a value that's too good to let go. So find a way to get that $15 Sam's Club membership if you guys have one near you or are interested in ordering from Sam's, because that's a limited time promotion. The link to do that is in the profile along with everything else. So now we're looking for what? The dish detergent again?
HE with Oxy liquid.
Tide liquid.
And so it's gonna be the HE.
Okay.
Penzone 08. Right here.
That one?
Yes.
Cool.
Does
So
it have
this
the
is
thing?
Oh no, okay.
No, it is. And
That's
does
the right
it have
one.
the banner? Yes.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna take a picture of the banner.
Yep. So every project that we do, you're gonna need to.
What?
Every project that we do is going to come with pictures, diagrams, and instructions. So again, you don't need to do any market research ahead of time. You're not selling anybody anything. You don't work directly for Tide or any of the other products that we research. So every project, if you can just follow the instructions, understand what they're asking you, and format some photos properly, that's going to be more than enough. Other than that, you know, reading comprehension is good, always a plus. Problem solving is always a plus. Executive function is always a plus. But anybody can do this. As long as you've worked retail once or twice, you're pretty much going to understand how to find what a UPC code is, you know, how inventory works, like basic functions of how the sales floor might operate.
Oh, this is why this one went down, because it's not all the extra stuff. So it's only this one's $8, but it's still worth it.
Yep. Yes, so many of these do work in Canada. We are using Field Agent right now. The three that we use here on this platform are Survey Merchandiser, Field Agent, and Moby. You can get them all from the platform, from the link in the bio, sorry. Or you can go to joannalynofficial.com. What you looking for?
Swiffer Dry.
Swiffer.
I see it.
Swiffer. Yeah, because there was some Swiffer product there, but not the one that we were looking at before.
I see it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So again, something like this is just like being a little thorough. We have done this project so many times that these Swiffers were all at the front of the store. Now they're at the very like this is just like being a little thorough. We have done this project so many times that these Swiffers were all at the front of the store. Now they're at the very back of the store on display. So just cover your bases, do a couple laps, make sure that what they're looking for isn't just hidden away in a little corner somewhere, because that does happen. But this is a great example, especially if you guys have watched us before. We have done this project so much this past week and a half, and you can actually watch these products move around their stores in real time, because they get this information and they have to, stay compliant with these brands that pay for all this advertising and placement and pricing inside their retail establishments.
Febreze car stuff.
Febreze car, the spray. The air freshening.
Was it the spray or was it like the flippy thing?
It was the spray.
Oh, then that might have been at the end.
Okay, well, we'll loop back around. Yep.
because I'm tired.
That's correct, Adrian. We never really use the app either. We usually just use it on the browser because the app did not have any of the Adrian, we never really use the app either. We usually just use it on the browser because the app did not have any of the a lot of the gaming stuff. But that's correct. Also, depending on how much you know about the tech world, developers, every developer I've ever talked to always says that they hate developing and maintaining apps on the App Store because coding for Apple and iOS specifically is such a nightmare. And so it's just a lot simpler to do it on other stuff. So again, if that's not your specialty, that's also why it's a very exclusive spot. Is that the one?
No, this is the
242?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Gillette Custom Plus.
That's shaving.
Yep, that's up front.
Okay. So all we're doing for each one of these, it's asking us, is this product here, yes or no? It gives us the Costco number. If you guys look, that thick number right there up top, that's the Costco number. That's how they itemize in their system.
Cascade is back here.
Okay.
No, it looks like it's all that stuff.
Old Spice, okay.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, just so we didn't have to make our walk extra, I should say. Good morning, Sharon Lee. How are you?
Down and down the back.
Yep. So now we're just going to get out of the food stuffs and the cleaning stuffs and get over to the personal care section.
Having a cart or carriage also makes you just look like a regular shopper.
That's true.
They're not like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You can even throw an item in there.
Yeah, so Simon, anybody that wants to use these, it's as simple as downloading the apps that are in the profile. The ones we're talking about right now are in the merchandising section. This one is Field Agent. You can go to that link in the profile, or you can go to joannawinofficial.com. It's all the same information. You can download these and start using these apps today if you want to. If you're out of work, if it's your day off, if you're looking for something to do this weekend to earn a little bit extra cash, these are ready and available for you guys once your accounts get verified. Not like TikTok verified, but like they verify that you're not a spam account, that you're a real person. You know, verifying emails and stuff like that.
Honestly, most of them you can start right away.
Correct, that's what I'm saying.
It's like instantaneous.
Verifying emails
Honestly,
and stuff like
most of them
that.
you can start right away.
Correct, that's what I'm saying.
It's like instantaneous verification.
So we'll show you what the apps look like a little bit later once we go back to the car. But by and large, how these apps work is you open them, they use your location. So we'll show you what the apps look like a little bit later once we go back to the car. But by and large, how these apps work is you open them, they use your location services, and it finds everyday projects that we're doing just like this inside of your local grocery stores, wholesale clubs, gas stations, pharmacies, department stores. You got your conglomerates like Targets and Walmarts. There's a ton of stuff available. So it's a matter of downloading them and seeing what's available in your area. And again, this isn't like a major commitment or anything. You are an independent contractor, which means you work for yourself. If you already have a full-time job, like most of us, or maybe you're the stay-at-home parent, you can pick and choose when you want. You are always in control of your schedule. The more you do, though, the easier it gets, the better opportunities that open up for you, and you can start to scale up if that's something that you're interested in, huh?
There's one that we're going to need.
Yep.
All right, Gillette, is that going to be down here maybe?
So shaving, the razors?
Yeah.
I think we passed those. Yeah, they're right there. You walk right by them. Right by them.
Oh.
Okay, so is there Gillette
58,
ending in
584?
584? That one?
Yep, that one up there.
That's the one. So you can see that this one is the one they're asking about, ending in 584, but it does not have this little tag. This one has the tag, but that one does not.
Now, Old Spice Swagger is right here.
Yep. That one does not appear to have the tag either. Oh no, that's the Olay tag. That's the Olay tag. That's incorrect. But the Old Spice one is correct. Look at it right there. Old Spice with the Spend 25 event. And what else?
That was it.
That's it?
Complete. $8.
Yep. So any comments, questions, and concerns that you have with that project, you can go back and change anything. But we're just going to upload each one of these as we do them. And that was an $8 project.
This one's $6. Now we're going to do a shelf gram of the energy drinks and sodas. So we're going to,
So we are merchandising. So if you guys are, depending on how much you know about retail psychology and vendors, if you wonder why in your local grocery stores, the soda? Okay. Why you will see, you know, like Pepsi guys and Coke guys and Frito-Lay guys, the soda? Okay. why you will see, like Pepsi guys and Coke guys and Frito-Lay guys restocking products. Maybe it's like the bread guys, and it's not the people that actually are employed by the store. It's a separate vendor. This is like the freelance version of that. More often than not every company has the mega resources to cover all 50 states to have their products checked up on properly. So merchandising, correct. Merchandising is a way for brands to essentially get a first-hand experience on how a given region, a different state, a different county is essentially get a first-hand experience on how a given region, a different state, a different county is represented. Essentially get a first-hand experience on how a given region, a different state, a different county is representing on how a given region, a different state, a different county is representing their specific brand. So anything down to the brand that you're talking about, the placement, the store that it's in, if there's a relevant sale, coupon, discount, anything that goes on behind the scenes in retail. When a brand's looking for information, they contract these merchandising companies like Survey Merchandiser, Field Agent, and Moby, and we contractors pick these up at our will, and we find work near us and we go and check on their products. So we can answer questions for them. We can give them real personal accounts of, hey, in this part of the country, everything looks good. There was a little bit of a hiccup here, whatever the case may be. No two stores are exactly the same.
I wasn't going to say that.
Okay, go ahead.
So the reason that it's cheaper for them to hire us to do it is that they pay us for a project. They don't have to pay us hourly.
Correct.
Driving between stores, what have you. They pay per project, and that ends up working out better for them and for us.
So soda, we should be close, right?
Yeah, it's at the end.
Oh, you're correct.
I know. And that ends up working out better for them and for us.
So soda, we should be close, right?
Yeah, it's at the end.
Oh, you're correct.
I know.
The very last aisle, I always forget that. So it's asking her to display photos of all of the soda products that are here. So some are Pepsi, Coke, and the like. Of course, we'll have Poppy down here. Every store is going to be a little bit different.
I'm going to here because I'm going to start. You can stay here with the cart
Okay.
and then walk down.
Fine, I shall. So this whole wing, they're going to want to see. We're going to include the brisk just because it's in here. It's one extra photo. I know it's not technically soda, but who cares? They would rather see the entire section rather than wonder why we left that one photo. So every project, again, is going to come with pictures, diagrams, and instructions. So she is taking photos of every 4-foot section. So that's a rough rule that we work with here. 4-foot section, especially in a store like Costco or BJ's, these pallets are roughly 4 feet wide. So you can pretty much just use that as your guide and just take a snap of the pallet all the way down so that they can see all those. But oftentimes in regular grocery stores, you can use the shelf breaks, the gaps between the shelves themselves. That works as well. So for each one of these, it's as simple as strafing on by, taking a clear, straight-on photo, and following the formatting instructions. It tells you how they want photos done, what their general rules are.
And now, is there any end caps? There was no
So,
end caps.
yeah, nothing with soda on it. No, I can see it from here. That's tissues, not
Now,
soda.
Red Bull, Celsius. It's usually
Energy drinks, yeah.
over there.
We have back wall over here, as well as sometimes they sneak on that side. Okay. All right, looking for energy drinks, Red Bull, Monster, stuff like that. There we go. Alani, Red Bull, Celsius. That's not an energy drink. There's Starbucks over there.
Yeah, well, it starts here with the
Yep.
vibes.
And none of those are sneaking in here just to make sure this is all juice and teas and stuff. I'm not in your way. I'm not in your way.
Sorry.
Yeah. Let me see. Let's catch up on some questions here. Yeah, we're doing well, Sarah. No, we do not do crypto kill shot.
Sports drinks. Is that right here?
Gatorade, Powerade, yeah,
Yep.
that's all gonna be down there.
Perfect.
Yep. So that's the next section that we're supplying. Not that there's anything wrong with crypto and NFTs and stuff, but those are speculative investment vehicles, and they are just that, speculative. We do the real income things here. We're really not in the investing community. I think there's plenty of that on TikTok. So we're using Field Agent right now. All the merchandising apps that we use are in the profile, and you guys can get out today if you guys want to and download the apps and try them in your spare time. You can work as much or as little as you want. This is all independent contract work. So you are the boss of how much you work. Pumpkins, freestanding display, I should say.
All right, so the next one is going to be, and if I had any issues or questions, comments, concerns, I can put them here.
Correct.
And now we're going to go into our last $6 job.
Yeah.
Hit complete, go to work, and now it's cereal and granola bars.
Right. So if you guys are keeping track, we have been live total for 24 minutes, and we said hello for probably about 10 minutes in the store, in the car. So we're working with about 15 minutes of work, and Joanna's already made $14. That first project was $8. The one we just did was $6. So if you're looking for a range of pay, anywhere from $5 to $25 is pretty reasonable. And some of these projects are going to be as few as 30 seconds a piece. Some of them are going to be upwards of 30, 40, 50 minutes. It just depends on the apps you're using and the projects that you're doing. But the more you do, the easier it gets, and your time will obviously become more efficient the more comfortable you get with these. So a big bulk of our income, we happen to do this full time, a big bulk of our income is very quick hits of these between 5 to 25 hits over and over and over again. And when you can use multiple apps, or you can just find a bunch of clusters of the same app having multiple projects. In this example, there's 3 projects inside this one Costco that we can just rattle off back to back to back, and then we projects. In this example, there's 3 projects inside this one Costco that we can just rattle off back to back to back, and then we can travel down 5, 10, 15 minutes down the road to another store, right? To another store that has more projects that we can just continuously hit over and over and over again. So while we're not paid on performance or commission or anything like that, by definition, the faster you work, the more money you will make. If you're willing to travel and, do all that type of stuff.
No. Oh, yeah, it's here. Okay.
Cereal.
Here it is.
Correct.
All right, so I'm going to put my cart here.
Yep, all the apps are in the profile. Nothing to buy or sell. Just click the link in the bio or go to JoannaLynnOfficial.com. The merchandising section has the apps that we're using right now. So she's grabbing cereal first. So same thing. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, 3 Wishes, Fruit Loops, Mini Wheats, all these things. Just snapping all the way down, showing them, hey, this is what's at this store. Yes, they do.
Red Berry.
So again, Field Agent and I would say Moby are pretty much the surface level apps. These are definitely great ones to start with. They get your feet wet, they get you thinking like a merchandiser, and they're usually pretty simple because there's not a lot of extra stuff entailed. A lot of the higher paying missions are going to be on Survey Merchandiser because there's more work that's asked of you. So that's not to say that you can't try on Survey Merchandiser. You can begin with any one of these apps, but Survey Merchandiser is usually going to pay more on average because there's more to your job. So she's just grabbing all of the cereal displays. And then on to what? Granola?
Granola, yep, that's down this way, I think.
Yep, it's at the end, right where you just were. Very nice. I have not done it since it's been back, Naibi. We have done cookie and snack audits in the past.
Many times.
Yes. Cookie and candy. That one's back now. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, cookie and candy. And yes, many of these are subject to retail habits and trends. So some of this is going to be cyclical, some of it's seasonal, some of this is designed to be done every couple of weeks.
Everybody in this right here, right?
I know.
Why? Because I don't want to
All right. So just granola, not oatmeal.
for a snack in here right now, just granola.
Okay.
And then oatmeal, I'm sure will be.
There's oats.
But I don't need that yet.
Yeah. That's correct. So we're not just on TikTok. We do appreciate, the stuff that we get on TikTok here. We are actually almost to our first live goal. If you guys do have the penny gifts, we take the penny gifts, but we really don't ask for the big gifts here. It's just to keep the wheels turning on the algorithm so people see Joanna's content. We are almost there, and we'd appreciate that. But if you don't have penny gifts to give, we do take the likes, the comments, the shares, and the reposting Joanna's content. All of that stuff is just as important. We appreciate all that stuff. And we're able to do our stuff on TikTok here for free. Also, we have a YouTube channel. If you guys happen to miss us going live, a lot of our YouTube content is really just channel. If you guys happen to miss us going live, a lot of our YouTube content is really just briefly chopped up archives of lives that we've already done. So you can watch us at 3 a.m. when we are, necessarily sleeping. Not you. Yeah, you're awake. Because you're a nut. Heavenly Hunks. Oh, I need the things that are on my list.
I know, when I was getting those with the
Yes, and also Joanna has an Instagram page, and we do giveaways periodically there as well. So all that stuff is free. And we're here to help you guys, basically every day. If not once a day, we do go live twice a day to answer questions and give you guys confidence, peek into our world as merchandisers and how you guys can add this to your day. This is not something that you need to jump ship and try on a leap of faith type of thing. There's no startups, there's no quotas, there's no anything like that. All of this stuff is free and available and accessible to anybody that has a phone and can follow some simple directions. If you end up not liking it, it's cool. Again, not a huge commitment thing. But even if it's not a life-changing thing, most of us can find a way to use either the cashback apps or the working apps in small efforts throughout our days to get an extra 2%, 3%, 4%, 5% back on our average purchases and our average working days. Or just being more efficient while you're doing your errands and whatnot.
Freestanding display.
Yeah, so is granola bars. All right, well, I'm grabbing the granola bars right here because I need them right here.
Are they sweet?
This is not
They're not
part of the project.
actually
I just really like these ones. Those are coming home with me. And so is this lady. What else do we need?
Yeah,
You want your vitamins for you,
if they have them there.
and I want a few brooms. We can go in the cleaning section. It's the other side, yeah. Yeah, so Tamara, we are freelance merchandisers. Our job as merchandisers is we go check on brands for companies. So it could be anything, like it could be Zyrtec. We're just happen to walking through, the supplement and the meds aisle. It could be any one of these brands. We are able to provide firsthand accounts for any brands that want specific information on how their products are being marketed, stocked, priced, or anything else that happens behind the scenes. So think of it this way. If that was your product, if this was your product, if that was your product, you would want to make sure that the retailers are marketing your product the way that you agreed, at the corporate level. So that's a lot of what we do. We just make sure that the stores have your thing where it's supposed to be. And it's very easy to do. Anybody can do it. And you can download the apps from the profile in the merchandising section. That link is in the bio, or you can just go to joannalynofficial.com. But what we do, obviously, is on the books. It is taxable. So that just means we file 1099 taxes. If you have filed a 1099 before, you pretty much know what to expect. If not, it's not the craziest thing in the world. It's different than a W-2, but it still makes sense. You can always speak to a tax professional or just do some pre-research on irs.gov. But essentially, you're self-employed for what we do. And we get a lot of self-employment benefits for doing that. So we're doing field agent right now. We just did 3 field agents inside this one Costco.
Yep.
We didn't have to go to a different store. All 3 of them were available right here. We grabbed them, knocked them all out. So what was the last one worth?
The last 2 were $6. First one was
8, 6, and 6. That's $20. $20 in about 15 minutes of work. Not freaking bad. If we were to project that, okay, let's call it 20 minutes. Let's be generous. Let's just say we were working for 20 minutes and we made $20. If we were to project that rate over an hour, that's $60 an hour right there. Is every single day going to make you $60 an hour? No. Every day is going to be a little bit different because we go where the work is, and you're going to run into more cumbersome projects. Right. But on the whole, yes, we're usually floating well above $24 an hour just because of, but by virtue of us working decently quickly and having experience to do
They
this.
probably aren't going to care.
Oh man, they don't have any brooms for me.
No.
And we really did go all into the cleaning section. I figured they would have at least one.
No.
Because I wanted to get like the shop broom and I wanted a couple of extra brooms because I don't want to use the outdoor broom inside,
And the indoor room outside.
Indoor broom outside. So we did 2 shelf grams, and what was the other one considered?
The shop
Spend 100.
Spend 100.
Spend 25. Sorry.
Yeah, we didn't spend that. It was
Correct.
just their
Yeah.
offer here at Costco.
Yeah, so we'll do an in-depth recap of each one that we did. Spend 25. Sorry.
Yeah, we didn't spend that. It was
Correct.
just their
Yeah.
offer here at Costco.
Yeah, so we'll do an in-depth recap of each one that we did. But yeah, this is really simple work, and lots of our followers here have integrated this into their days. And whether or not they come and hang out on the live with us, most of us are out here earning a little bit of money here and there. Some of us are replacing incomes. Really just depends on what's available in your area and how much you're willing to work. Yeah, so it's not just for Costco what we do. We're in Costco right now, but we do work with a lot of food and beverage products, which puts you inside a lot of grocery stores. So up here in the Northeast, we do have Stop and Shop, which is the same parent company as Giant and Food Lion. We also have Big Y and ShopRite and Price Chopper and Whole Foods, and your neck of the woods may have things like Hannaford's and Kroger and Publix and Sprouts, and your neck of the woods may have things like Hannaford's and Kroger and Publix and Sprouts and anything else that I can't think of. But we also do work in Target and Walmart. We do mom and pop shops as well as corporate chains, but also gas stations and pharmacies and basically anywhere that they sell products. Yeah, so this is something that we do full time. We've done this for about 10 years, and we've done it in varying increments. We've both been What's the matter? Oh, he cut. I was like, what? What did I say? No, we have both been stay-at-home before. We've both had other jobs, but we are full-time right now. But yeah, this is something that you can always flex up and down depending on what your regular work day or what your regular professional life looks like. All right. So this is just the part where we buy things, which is never ever required for what we do, but it happens. So you got granola cubes and I got granola bars. I guess that works. $52 on Field Agent on my way home. Kelly, it's exactly like that. So again, can you do this hourly, weekly? Absolutely you can. And when you do the math, you can actually calculate how much you're earning, especially once you start adding in travel pay, bonus pay. A lot of that stuff becomes available more. But sometimes it's not just a massive undertaking. Sometimes it just takes a matter of opening up the apps, finding, hey, look, on my way home, I can grab an extra couple of bucks just by small efforts. Yes, please. So again, it doesn't have to be something where you got put 60 hours. Obviously, if there's enough saturation in your area and you have the availability to put 60 hours in it, by all means, go ahead and work as much as you want. We certainly do when we can, but can also work as a part-time thing or even just a side hustle whenever you happen to need a little bit of extra. And again, it's just an income, so you can just tuck it away for birthdays or vacations or holidays. You can help get yourself out of debt with it. There's any number of things that you can use your income for. If nothing else, cover your daily expenses that get you to and from your regular day job. So now we're just getting a couple of drinks. We'll go back to the car. We'll answer any questions that you guys have. We'll talk about some other apps and offers and stuff like that. So stick around. Just got to get our butts out of here because it's quite busy, because it's Costco. I'm not going that way. Flipping this around so you guys can see me. Yeah. All right. So also, the cool thing about this line of work is that, so while you may have to engage with store staff, because a lot of, especially in serving merchandiser too, you're going to be essentially stand-in representing a brand. So not every single company is going to have like a dedicated rep. So a lot of times you're just there to provide information for brands, maybe just make sure that their planograms are up to date, that the promotional pricing and displays and signs and all that stuff, coupons, is all relevant. So you might have to engage with the store in that sense, but what we do does not require any recruitment, does not require any social media presence, does not have you selling products to friends, family, or strangers. This is just independent work. There's work to do in stores all the time. All it requires you to do is open it up and say, you know what? Yeah, I'll do all that. Or just be like, hey, look, I know that project, or I'm just not interested in doing that. I don't have time today. Or maybe my kid's got the stomach bug. Like, any number of availability constraints, we encourage you guys to try these merchandising apps in your spare time, because you're in total control of how much you work. Link in the bio. That's great. All right. So we're gonna walk outside the store once we, pass the TSA clearance here. Gotta make sure that we can get out the stove. And then I will get myself off the Wi-Fi, so the stream is going to skip. It will be us. It will not be you. We won't be going anywhere. We're just gonna get onto the regular data out in the world, go back to the car, and keep hanging out. Won't be going anywhere. We're just gonna get onto the regular data out in the world, go back to the car, and keep hanging out. Won't be going anywhere. We're just gonna get onto the regular data. Yeah, so we are freelance merchandisers. I've said that quite a few times, but I don't mind repeating it. This way, honey. This way, honey. I don't mind repeating ourselves, but we are effectively independent contracted vendor. That's essentially what that comes down to. So any number of companies, like we happen to get a Kirkland, a Costco product today, but we could be there on behalf of Pepsi. We could be there on behalf of Nestle. We could be there on behalf of, Pantene. It could be any brand that's looking for a first-hand account of a specific part of the country. Maybe there's anything that happens behind the scenes in retail. We can basically walk inside a store and participate essentially as a vendor on their behalf. And so we'll have all the same clearance and responsibilities that any other vendor does. So some of that's going to be inventory related. Some of that's going to be inventory related, where we might have to go inventory related. Some of that's going to be inventory related, where we might have to go post-pandemic. There's been a lot of supply chain and shipping discrepancies. We have to resolve those quite frequently. We also, there's a hair across my eye. Sorry about that. We can also assess to make sure a product is not damaged or expired. What we were just doing on that field agent project, we were making sure that limited time offer where the Costco members can spend $25, spend $100, get $25 back, and then there was a higher threshold for spending more. But that's just a promotion that they have going on for a limited time. So they want their members to know that that promotion is live, and it's just about marketing. Depending on how much you know about industrial psychology and retail psychology, it's kind of like real estate. It's all about location, and the efforts that you put into your marketing efforts. So that's why companies pay through the nose, not only for our reports, but for colorful packages and discounted prices, perceived values, even down to location on the shelf, how much product that store carries, how many varieties they carry, rebate systems, anything that happens to deal with potential customer sales and loyalties and stuff, that's going to fall under us. So we make sure that they can use the information we provide to better trust sales figures and things like that.
I just got an offer for a route, $420 plus $60 in travel pay. It says estimated visit time. Oh, I see what these are. Absolutely not. These do not. It says they take 20 minutes each. These take 10 minutes, if that. Cut it all in half. I could easily make, what's that, 420? 480. That's about 10 hours of work. $48 an hour on that one route.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. It's about 10. Because as you, the more you do, you'll oh my God, it says it's going to take me 20 hours to do all this work. And you look at it and you'll learn, those jobs don't take as long as they say they do. And you're oh, this is a good deal. Or you can ask for more money and be this is a lot of work for that amount of money. Can you up the pay?
Mm-hmm. Which is a skill that you will get better at the more you participate. It's not something that you need to... Did you take the wrong one?
Because you put it in the wrong spot.
Oh, sorry. I was spilling because you gave it to me, so I was spilling my own to get yours in the
I was
car.
putting stuff away.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm saying that's why I went in the wrong spot.
It's not that it's bad.
Yeah.
It's that when you're expecting soda and you get iced tea.
Correct.
Not correct.
Yeah. Like when you are eating something soft and you bite into something hard. Yeah, not good.
Oh.
So yeah, really the only thing that you can't get around is that, some of this is going to be, dependent on where you live. So we live on the East Coast. We've done this on the coasts, and we try to travel around the 50 states to get a good sample of what's out there. But we're very much aware that some parts of the United States are just more isolated, more, less populated and less bustling than some of the coastal cities. So other than that, though, it just requires you to pop on and check, find any availability that's there, and you are, again, free to accept and decline as many projects as you want to do. There is no quota, so there's nobody's holding your feet to the fire, making sure that you are working enough. Like, you can take a week off, it's fine, your job will still be there, you work for yourself. But there's no cap on what we earn either, so there's no incentive. As long as there's enough work in your area, there's no incentive to just stop working for no reason. If you have time and availability, go work. There's more work that you can isolate it, but we still do. I know, Kelly, I feel so bad. Kelly, and again, some of this is just like, there's going to be periodic lulls. Some of this is just going to be, it depends on what contracts are alive and what part of your area.
Yeah, exactly.
We're doing good, Drummer Sky. We had a nice day yesterday, but then Joanna doesn't sleep anymore, so always nice to deal with that. I saw.
We're waiting to get that up. Okay. Did we get a new side hustle?
We absolutely can and do often split up. So sometimes we do it less nowadays, but a long time ago we used to split up and cover more ground and do that way. Also, usually one of us had the kids too, so a lot of this is light duty enough to do with your kiddos in the cart. These days we prefer to work together just because we cover a lot of ground. We kind of do the tag team thing, the yin, the yang, and then when it comes to the living part and the working part, But yes,
Angela, we don't do live in-person training, but we do have a
verified Discord server. So I'll reiterate as far as like the content stuff. You are working independently and you don't pay for these apps at all. You can use them on your own time, and you can be successful all by yourself, just like we did. But we remember when we first started out and there was nobody on TikTok to talk to. It's very hard to get a hold of customer service, and there's really nobody leaning over your shoulder, training you, making sure you're doing it right. You getting out in the field and practicing these projects is your training. So it can be a very lonely experience, definitely a little anxiety inducing. So because we don't do one-on-ones, we do have a verified Discord server. If that is something that you would like to join, you can. The base membership is $7.99. Discord is a messaging service. It is the only messaging service that we talk to you guys on. I'll go circle back on that point again in a moment, but Discord is a free app just like everything else we talk about. And if nothing else, you can use us as confidence. You can use us as tech support. Maybe there's a judgment call that you need to make at a specific store. Maybe you need some advice, tips, tricks, anything else that you want to know about our daily work and all this stuff from us, as well as some of the full-timers and part-timers and side hustlers that are in these comments every single day as mods. People like Wicked and Thurston and iMac and Yas and other people that are in there all day long can help you with stuff too. But again, that's completely optional. There will be more exclusive content coming in the coming months once we can get out ahead and start pushing more of a directive onto there. But as of right now, you can just come in and hang out with us all day long. We're all working, and as long as somebody's awake, somebody's going to give you an answer to your question, or maybe just some advice or a judgment call or something like that. So Angela, for Field Agent has begun to ask for the photo of the back of your membership. That is something brand new. The other two don't yet do that. So the short answer is, do you need a membership to do work inside the wholesale clubs?
It's only for that one job.
The answer is no. But it's just going to depend on your location. I know locations around that never once ask for your membership, and I know places that will never let anybody in under any circumstance, even to use the bathroom unless they have one. So it's just going to depend on the store that you're checking in on. They get paid by field agent tells it, but yes. So I didn't go over the payment specific stuff. So you guys saw Joanna filling out the apps on Field Agent. We had 3 projects, and for each one of them, I was asking for her photos, her data, her input, and stuff. And so she uploads those digitally when she's done. Each project that you fill out has up to 6 days to get approved. It doesn't always take that long. It's just their policy to get around needing to turn things around next day. Everybody's got to run payroll. Once your projects are available, once they're approved, your funds are released and you can cash out at any time. Survey Merchandiser and Field Agent are both direct deposit. So whether that means you apply a fresh new bank account to keep finances separate, or you just want to use old reliable bank account, you can do that too. Does not matter. Mobi is the only wonky one because that one pays in gift cards, but they do have Target, Walmart, Amazon, and Visa, and they all go right to your email address, so you don't have to wait for them in the mail. And they spend just like cash, even though they're just a gift card. But the other 2, again, are direct deposit. So projects not being approved, just making sure that your pictures and your pictures are formatted, and then you follow the instructions. Excuse me. There's going to be a learning curve for some of these. Don't get discouraged if a project gets kicked out. It happens. Many of these projects you can actually go back and file revisions for.
Keisha, she said, thank you so much. I got paid for my first field agent yesterday. Thank yourself. You did it. I'm so happy for you. I just gave you the tools to do it. How long did it take from finishing the job to actually getting paid, if you don't mind me asking? I'm just curious what some people are seeing. Some people are seeing same-day payments. I'm seeing same-day payments.
It does happen.
It does happen.
We can never say to expect
sure.
it, but it does happen.
You do not need an LLC. It's good to get one if you're going to do this on a more full-time basis because you get more tax breaks if you itemize.
But we did this for many, many years without an LLC. Going to Costco now to do the job you just did. Hope to see you this evening. Yeah, we'll probably be around. Good luck to you, Shara Lee.
That's
Very
mine.
next day, she thinks.
You're going to drink mine?
I'm paying attention over here.
You're picking up... Since when do you put your drinks down there? Since never?
I don't know. 52 for 4 jobs. On Field Agent, longest wait, 20 minutes, money for the first job. Monday, sorry. 20 Monday.
Oh, awesome. Job. That's great.
Is your Winolo code not valid? We'll have to look into that. That's fairly new to the platform. She'll check on it.
I'll check on it.
Yeah, I very much enjoy
the
not needing a straw. We don't have to have the debate of plastic versus biodegradable straw. Just take out the straw entirely.
Hi, Mary. You're new here? How do you get started? Cool. Hi, I'm Joanna, and that's my husband, AJ. We teach people how to make money, save money, and get cash back for free from their phones. No course, no book, no affiliate marketing, network marketing, or pyramid schemes. Nothing to buy, nothing to sell. Everything you need is in our profile. There are 3 pinned videos, a side hustle playlist, and a link to all the apps and websites that we use. The first way that we make money is what we showed today, which is merchandising. Merchandising is the act of going into stores and checking on products for big companies. These jobs take anywhere from 5 to 25 minutes and pay anywhere from $5 to $25 per job. We did 3 jobs inside the store today. We got paid $20 for 3 different jobs. Two of them were $6, one of them was $8. That's on the lower end, but it's what we had to be able to show live today with service. There are 3 different apps that we use for this: Survey Merchandiser, Field Agent, and Mobi. Field Agent and Mobi are easier but pay a little less. Merchandiser can be a little more in depth but pays more. The second way that we make money is by downloading apps and services and playing games. We have several apps for that: Cash Kick, Swag Bucks, Inbox Dollars, and Free Cash all work for Android and iOS. Then we also have, for Android, you have 2 additional, which are Missed Play and Rewarded Play. After that, we also do surveys. I know surveys can be a pain in the ass. However, we really like Survey Junkie and Ipsos iSay. Everything is in that link in my profile. If you can't see the link or can't click it or just want to go to the website itself, JoannaLynnOfficial.com. Do not forget there's an E on the end of Lynn. Yep. If you're freaked out by doing your first job, then link up with someone and just do it. Kelly, I love that. Yep. There's an E on the end of Lynn. Yep. If you're freaked out by doing your first job, then link up with someone and just do it. Kelly, I love that. Yep. Who was on here last night with the tarot cards?
I have used and gotten paid for Merchandiser and Field Agent. My next is using Mobi. Yep. So anybody else who has used these to any amount of success, just like to know that the thing actually works, let us know in the comments. These things are very simple. Even if you do just 1, just 2, doesn't cost you anything. You can add these to your day. If you're somebody, most of our followers already have a full-time job, right? Or you're stay at home. or partially or fully retired, any number of availabilities
Yes, ma'am.
come into play. But like if you work 9 to 5 and you have a commute to or from work, you can absolutely just do this on your way to work or on your way home from work. There's nothing that requires you to be clocked in, clocked out for however long. Your first $5 from survey.
I'm sorry, were you
No, you're
done?
good.
Somebody was asking about, so is it personal, talking about health insurance. That's not personal. That's a really legitimate question. You're a 1099 worker, which means you're self-employed, which means you get more tax breaks, which means on paper you make less money, but you don't. And you can get cheaper insurance through like the Obamacare, the not universal. It's our version of universal health care. You can go into that marketplace essentially and see what you can get, and it's a lot cheaper for people like us.
But it's also going to be case by case. If you're going to be doing this, supplemental or part-time, and your full-time job already offers you benefits, then you're going to do that. You can also just pay out pocket with private. Everyone's going to fall into a different bucket. So it's hard for us to give like a ton of information on health insurance, but obviously coverage is, got to make sure that everybody's covered. If you don't mind me saying, what do you usually make in the month through all these apps? So it's hard for us to make claims just because we're all working different parts of the country for different rates, different amounts of work, different experience levels, and we get different bonuses and stuff entailed. So it's very hard for us to like nail that down. What we try to do is give you guys like projections to shoot towards. In the beginning, I wouldn't recommend that you needlessly just go quit your job tomorrow if you don't know what's out in your area. I would encourage you guys to go try this just in your spare time, just so you can get comfortable with what's being asked of you, the functionality of going from screen to screen to menu, following the instructions, formatting your photos, and doing the general work. Once you can get to a point where you can complete about a mid-size audit, which I'll show you what those look like, in about 15 minutes, that's a pretty good productivity rate. That's something that we're shooting for, just so where you're comfortable. And you're going to be working with different things, so it might take you a while to get there. If you can get to that point, then if we talk just completely conservatively, as low as you can go, the base pay for each project is $5 and $6. So that means that even if you're just going off, say, $6, at 15 minutes a job, if you can get 4 of those done inside of 1 hour, including travel time, because you can batch projects in the same store or near stores and stuff, that's $24 an hour right there that we treat as the floor. Like, it's very hard to go below that. We're usually floating quite a bit higher in the hourly figure just because we can work quickly and cover a lot of ground.
Yes, Sally, we do itemize now because it makes more sense for us.
Yeah. Cannot be done in Cameroon. Most of what we do is going to be US based. There is some that work in Canada, and there are specific exceptions throughout the world, but we don't have anything that's international yet. We're always looking. We don't have anything that's international yet. Excuse me.
Look, it's McKenna.
I know, I saw.
Did you get invited to the...
I
already
said Visped.
going. I Visped too.
I Visped before you did.
Well, I Visped now. Is there anything I can do to come up with 600 like ASAP? Gina, start with field agent. That's gonna get you get you money the fastest.
Yeah. So I can show you what the apps look like.
Here,
Too. Now you can get like some helpful context. But again, I'll loop all the way back around with the TikTok. You can get like some helpful context. But again, I'll loop all the way back around with the TikTok. It's Joanna Lynn Official, and we have an Instagram as well. So there's no special characters or anything else on there. It's just Joanna Lynn Official. Don't forget the E in Lynn. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So this is what you're going to see on Survey Merchandiser. This one we did not demo today, but this is what we like to show you guys because it's nice and in-depth. So you can create accounts and start working in your area today if you want to. So we're going to scroll down. There's different ways that you can search for different projects with the filter, but we're just going to show you by store what stuff's available. And you can see some stores that you recognize: CVS, Walmart, Target, ShopRite, Big Y, Dollar General, a Walmart, StopRite. So again, it's multiple locations too, not just one Walmart. If you have 10 Walmarts within 50 miles, you could go do work at all 10. Ostensibly. But the list keeps going on. 7-Eleven. We've got Orient Country Store. I don't know where that is. It's in New York. That's why I didn't know where it was. That's actually on Long Island. That's a little bit deceptive. That's not 16 miles away, just so we're clear. But anyway, Patriot Gas Station. There's plenty of stuff on here. And you can find things and you can just pick a project that you might be interested in doing, and it tells you what's supposed to do. So this is Big Y. This is a retail, this is a regional grocery store we have up here in Connecticut. Yogurt IRC placement and merchandising at various retailers. So this is a shipment required job. This is a $15 project. I can preview this project, and it tells me everything about it. Roughly 20 minutes. Again, you can cut that down in half or less once you're fully, entrenched in what we're doing here. So for this one, this is a shipment required project, which means you just can't start this project until they mail you your coupons. This is a coupon placement. So they will give you products for the Icelandic provisions. If you've eaten this brand of yogurt, I believe it's a Greek yogurt. We've done this a bunch of times in the past. We just don't have any right this second. Oh no, you said you did get these.
Well, I don't know if it's that one, but we have.
But you're doing coupon placement. Okay. All right. So you just need to have those in hand before you go do your job. You're going to go find your product to go make sure it's where it's there, and you're going to go check in with customer service as a vendor. This is kind of a loosey-goosey thing. I'll explain that later, but you're going to go find the product. Yogurt section. It's the Icelandic provisions, and you're going to find them, and you're going to take a photo, and then you're going to assess each piece of inventory. So it's just going to say, depends on how many varieties that store carries. It depends on how much volume of product, but basically you're just going to go assess the inventory, tell them how much of each, make sure that the products are have the right price tag and are all in the right spot, and you're going to take photos of each. If there's anything that's in the back cooler that can be brought to the front, you are encouraged to do that. Whether the store brings that out for you, or if they don't mind, you go back and do it yourself. You let the store decide that one, but you can bring it back forward. Restocking, again, price tag issue. If there was something that was incorrect, you bring it to the store's attention, you correct that at the store level, and then you apply the coupons. So you should have the Fresh Time coupon placement for the light blue, 75 cents off, to the thick and creamy oatmeal. Okay, hold on. For Fresh Time, you place the light blue, 75 cents off, and then for the oat milk skier, it's $2 off to the 16. So you're going to place those coupons on each one of those, and it will give you pictures, diagrams, and instructions explaining how to do that. This is just the abstract. You will have a lot more information when this job is yours. And so you just follow step by step. How many coupons did you place? Take a picture of you putting all of the coupons on, not for every single one, but before and after. How many did you apply? Any comments, questions, concerns about your project, anything relevant to them knowing that you did your job. And then you just fill out comments, questions, concerns about the rest of it, like how was the job? And that's it. $15 to go stick your head in the cooler and go put coupons on things. Not freaking bad. And you can do as many of these as you want. So this is the list view, and then you can also go by the map view. If you pinch out, you can see that there's plenty in our area, state of Connecticut. We are also able to go work out of state. There's nothing stopping us. We're not locked to a territory or a grid. We can work anywhere we want. We also travel for business as well as vacation. So we search pretty much all over the United States. We find work basically every state that we've been in. So this does work to the best of our knowledge in all 50 states. So that's how they all work. Field agent is going to be very similar. This is the one that we demoed today inside of Costco. Here's the list view of different categories of jobs. And then, of course, there's the map view. All those pins are a job. You can take as many as you want. And the same thing with Mobi. Mobi is the only one that's first come, first serve. You can't reserve these projects like you can on the other two apps, but the work is pretty much the same. It's going to populate results. You're going to find work to do. You can grab them, you can do them, and we encourage you to use all three because you're allowed to use all three. And the more projects you can, batch in one location, the more money you're going to make just, being efficient with your time.
Mozzarella sticks for survey merchandiser. That's awesome, Sean Kelly. I love that. I love that for you. I'm exhausted. I'm falling asleep over here.
Yes, I know.
So watch the video.